you ready?
Hi, Brian. Thanks for your time. This is Mikey O from the AverageMarks Pro Wrestling Podcast, powered by the Roar Network. Early in your career, you formed a relationship with Chris Kanyon. What's one piece of advice that he gave you that you feel is instrumental in you making it this far in the business? And also, how special is it to you now that you were the only wrestler that he trusted with the Mortis gimmick?
Oh, man, I could go on for hours about Chris Kanyon. Thank you so much for bringing him up. There wasn't one necessarily specific word of advice or anything that he gave me that stuck with me, but just his overall, just overall friendship really just motivated me. And the fact too that he helped me get into Deep South uncontracted. He helped me, move over to Atlanta at that time too, and I stayed at his house shortly. He just was such an awesome dude. We were just talking about him recently on a road trip, and not just to me, to so many people, man. He was just such a good and giving guy, and helped out so many. And I really don't think he gets credit enough for that, and for the help of certain people's careers, and for even how talented he was. So the fact that I can, when I'm on there on TV2 and I say who better than Brian Cage, people think I'm ripping off Chris Kanyon. That's my kind of tribute to him. And a few sets of my gauntlets and gears have his logos as well, in remembrance to him. And on top of that, yes, the Mortis outfit, when he officially retired, and he asked if I would want to use the Mortis outfit, I was like, what? Absolutely. And he was like, yeah, I thought that'd be a cool way to kind of, keep my image or name out there without having to do anything. And the first match I did with as Mortis in California, I sent him a copy of it, and his text back in all capitals was, absolutely phenomenal job as Mortis. Please keep doing it. So, that meant the world to me. When I got to work in my hometown, very, very, very early on in my career, I thought I could have retired the next day and be pretty satisfied with what I'd accomplished. So then to get that on top of it, was absolutely fantastic compliment to receive from him.
Thanks, Brian.
No problem. Thank you.
Hey, Brian, it's Mikey O from the AverageMarks Pro Wrestling Podcast, powered by the Roar Network. I see that you're in the comics. Are you in to DC or Marvel?
I like both, but I'm definitely a Marvel guy for sure, through and through.
Right on. Also, I see that you have a hedgehog. Please tell me you named him Sonic.
All right, so I did have a male hedgehog, which I did name Sonic, and he actually passed a couple years back. But I have a female hedgehog as well that I got, and they were trying to mate before he had passed. They did have one litter, but it was unsuccessful litter. And her name is Pepper Ann. It's not anything fun. But it's funny you did say that, because when I found out you could even have hedgehogs as pets back in 2006, I was ecstatic and I wanted one. And I mainly wanted one because every YouTube or link I found with a hedgehog, nobody had one named Sonic. I'm like, what? That's the given name. You have to give them. So now I have to have one just so I can fix that wrong.
Right. And then what video games are you playing right now?
You know what? Latest game right now, actually, last thing I was playing was Resident Evil. Oh my gosh, what version was that? It wasn't part of the main series. I can't think of what it was. It was on PS3 too. Either one plays the second one. Oh my gosh, I can't remember which one it is Resident Evil, whatever. But speaking of that, that's the main game I'm waiting for, is the Resident Evil 2 remake due out early next year. I'm the biggest fan of Resident Evil, and Resident Evil 2 is my all-time favorite game. So that remake looks unbelievable, and I can't wait for that to come out.
Right on. Thanks, Brian.
No problem.